Welcome to part 2 of the Bartley Girls trilogy. Lorraine, Ross's parents, Colin and Christine, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us in this incredibly happy day. It wouldn't be the same without you. It would have been a lot cheaper, mind you. Also, many of you have travelled a considerable distance to celebrate their wedding day, so a special thanks to you. Stephanie was born at 1:10 on Saturday the 7th of July 1990. 32 years, 11 months and 10 days, or 12,033 days according to Google. Her star sign is Cancer. So what are Cancerians like? Well, they are nurturing, sensitive, compassionate, self-protective, security-seeking and offering, loving and displaying a goofy, irritating sense of humour, which for those who know Stephanie, kind of sums her up. As a firstborn, Stephanie was centre of attention in our household, and not long after, her sisters Natalie and Melissa came along, and our 3 became 5. Stephanie was and still is a loving and protective elder sister to them. And as parents, you only hope that your daughter meets someone who loves them and cares for them as much as you do. And Ross has, over the years, shown these qualities in abundance. He's a decent, hard-working young man who's also a wonderful father to our wee Princess Georgie. And we wish them every happiness for the future together as a family.
So, welcome everyone to the wedding of Stephanie and Ross, where everyone here knows Stephanie's the boss. 12 years together and so much has been done, from holidays and having G and to 55 titles being won. We've waited so long for this day to come, but finally Ross put down the games and got the job done. They met in a swing park, but it's not what you think. They were both teenagers and it just sort of clicked. Rewind in time, it was long distance to start, but they realised one thing, they didn't want to part. So from Glasgow to Newcastle to little Preston, it was time to start making memories and start learning some lessons. It's not Newquay or Torry or Rome, but they made the move to Glasgow where they made it their home. Ross is subdued and quiet, but give that guy a cider and he's a bit of a riot. Stephanie loves to talk, and that we can all admit. Poor Ross hasn't spoken since 2006. They've had their fair share of takeaways, but yet La Vita is key, where I actually thought Ross would get down on bended knee. 2019 and Georgie came along. She's the best girl, so crazy, beautiful and strong. The bride is looking beautiful and the groom looks handsome, we know, but the flower girl and the page boy are the stars of the show. Today's the day you got to put on your dress, but tonight's the night it'll be simply the best. So here's to many years of love, laughter, but for now it's time to begin your happily ever after.
I promise to be there for you and to be whatever each day needs me to be, whether to be a friend, to be your supporter, or just someone's ear to chew off. I promise to make our home a respecting and caring one in which our family can thrive. I promise to love you always in all ways.
Ross, it's taken us 12 years to get here today, but I make these vows to you as my husband. I promise to be your strength in times of difficulties, to share the joys in life with you and to be your biggest supporter. I promise to bring out the best in you and give you the best of me. I commit myself to you and to doing all that I can to make our life together with Georgie, one filled with love and happiness. I promise to love you today and for all the days to come.
But however, following those declarations he made before me, and in the presence of all his witnesses, it is now my present duty, Ross and Stephanie, to pronounce you husband and wife. Have a kiss, guys.
It took a long time from meeting Steph to getting together today. We were basically just internet friends, you know, going back to the days of Bebo and MySpace, having to choose your profile music choice. And I have to be careful how I explain how I met Stephanie, because hanging around a kid's swing park late at night on a caravan site can draw the wrong conclusions. But we eventually did get together, and as soon as she gets back home, types on Facebook, so what we're doing then? Like, geez, no messing about with this one, is it? Now, David mentioned this, and they did say that opposites attract, but I'm not really sure that's the case, because if anyone knows Steph, she knows she's exactly like me. She's laid back, not very opinionated, a real happy-go-lucky attitude, and often a very reserved, quiet person. But in all seriousness, I do think that we work together because she keeps me motivated, and I remind her that there's times in life when you just need to let go, such as if you want to make toast, you're going to get crumbs, am I right?